Hi, I'm Alan Stein, professional strength and conditioning coach, co-owner of Elite Athlete Training Systems, and the head strength coach for Montrose Christian Basketball. I hope the drills and techniques in this video help you put together a championship strength and conditioning program. The first exercise we'll do is a barbell bench press, where we're strengthening the muscles of the chest, shoulder, and triceps. Coaching points on this: it's extremely important you do nice, slow, and controlled reps. You don't let the weight bounce, and you don't lock the arms out at the top. All right. Bring the weight down nice and slow. Big drive up. As long as the same muscles that lower the weight are the same ones that raise it up. Nice and slow. Push as hard as you can on the way up. Excellent. Don't lock out. Make sure you continue to breathe. Perfect. Down slow. Big punch up. Good. Let's get 3. Big drive up. Perfect, Darren. 2 more. Big drive up. Yep, last one. Big drive up. And perfect. The next exercise we'll do is a standard pull-up, where we're working the muscles of the back and biceps. All right, go ahead. We'll take the inside grip. Get full extension. Ready? Let's go. Pause, down slow. Everything we do in the weight room we want to do slow and under control, so we keep tension on the muscles the entire time. Big pull, pause, down slow. As Darren starts to reach fatigue, I can help him finish. Let's try and get 3 big ones right here. Big drive up. 2 more. Boom. Last one. Big pull. Down nice and slow. Our next exercise will be a dumbbell shoulder press. We prefer to have our players stand when they perform a shoulder press to really strengthen the muscles of the low back and core. Keeping everything nice and tight. Big drive to full extension, but not locking out. Nice and slow on the way down. All reps are done slow and under control, keeping tension on the muscles, going all the way to the point of full contraction. Perfect. Let's get 2 more. Excellent. Our next exercise will be a dumbbell one-arm row, targeting the muscles of the back and biceps. Adrian will use the bench for support. He'll have his hip directly over his knee and his shoulder directly over his hand. He's going to pull his thumb to his armpit, get a good pause, down nice and slow. Keeping his back flat. Big pull, pause, down slow. Excellent. See if we can get 3 big pulls. 1, 2. And perfect. Our next exercise is a combination exercise called a push-up row. The players will perform a push-up and then pull a dumbbell towards their armpit, then do another push-up and repeat on the other side. Let's aim for 8 each side. Ready? Go. Take a nice wide base. Excellent. Pull down nice and slow. There you go. Keep your feet flat on the ground. There you go. Nice. Pull, perfect. Good. Nice. Our next combination exercise is great for overall shoulder development. Players are going to do an upright row, then a curl, then a press. That will equal 1 rep. Let's see if we can get 5. Right row, curl, press. Excellent. Keeping everything in the core nice and tight. Good posture, slow, controlled reps. They're controlling the weight. Good. Nice job, Lenny. There we go. Let's get 2 more. Big pull. There we go. 1 more. Nice. Our next exercise just utilizes a standard barbell plate. Sami's going to get in a good athletic stance, and this is one of the few exercises we do explosively. He's going to push and pull the weight as fast and as hard as he can. We're going to get 10 reps vertically, and then we'll go horizontally, getting his back parallel to the ground, and pull 10 to his chest in that regard. Go ahead. Yep. Push, pull, push, pull. Quick. There you go. Good. Quick. Good. Attaboy. And right down. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Keeping his back nice and flat, everything in the core tight. The next exercise we'll do is a one-legged deadlift. Players are going to balance on their left leg, hold the dumbbell in their right hand. They're going to lower themselves nice and slow, keeping their legs straight until the dumbbell touches the ground and come straight back up, getting full extension. This is great for development of the ankle, knee, and hip joint. Ready? Let's count out 8 of these. There you go. Stand all the way up in between. Good. Not letting the right foot touch. Perfect. Excellent. And we would do the same thing on the other side. Another great exercise for overall leg and hip development is our 90-degree lunge. Player is going to step forward in lunge and then step directly to the right in lunge, working on the muscles of the hips and groin. Ready? Good. Nice. One more. And relax. We do the same thing to the other side. Another exercise which is great for development of the hamstrings and the backside is our hip raise. Troy's going to keep his leg at a 90-degree angle, raise this foot up to the sky. He's going to apply the force through the back of his heel, and he's going to raise his backside up off the ground as high as he can, forming a bridge between his heel and his shoulders. Ready? Go. Good pause at the top. Excellent. Excellent. Drive, stick, down slow. Let's shoot for 8 of these. That's great. Nice. That's perfect. Good. Big push up. Let's rock. Drive, stick, down nice and slow. Big push. Big push. Attaboy. Good. Yep. Down slow. Good control. Drive up as hard as you can. Explode up. Explode up. Boom. There we go. Down. Lower nice and slow. Drive up. Punch up. Punch up. Up. There we go. Now we're cooking. Down slow. That's it. Keep your feet flat. Big drive up. Up. I'm with you the whole time. I got you, Darren. Come on. Down slow. Drive it up. 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 Down slow. We're going to get 4. I'm with you on every one. Here we go. Big up. Big up. Up. Drive up. Stick. Down slow. Last 3. Last 3, champ. Last 3. Here we go. Up. Up. Don't let it bounce. I'm with you. Boom. 2 more. I'm with you. I got you. I got you. Up. Big up. Up. Drive up. Drive up. Drive up. Attaboy. Last one. Everything you got. Everything you got. Up. Up. Big up. Drive. 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 Down slow. Down slow. Attaboy. Excellent. Good. Here we go. Big pull. Pause. Up nice and slow. There you go. Full extension. Stick. There you go. Good. I'm with you. Big pull. Big tug. Excellent. Excellent. Good. It's all you. Yep. I'm with you. Here we go. Attaboy, Troy. Pull. Yep. All the way in. Up nice and slow. I'm with you the whole time. Here we go. Big drive. Big drive. Pull. Yank it. There we go. Here we go. We're going to get 5. Here's 1. Up nice and slow. Hard as you can pull. 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 2. Up nice and slow. Last 3. Don't let it come up so fast. There we go. Boom. 2 more, champ. 2 more. Come on. Everything you got. Up. Big pull. Big pull. Big pull. Big pull. Boom. Last one. Hold for 10 seconds. Pull as hard as you can. Hold for 10. Pull. 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 Hold for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Up nice and slow. That is perfect. Good work. All right. Let's rock. There we go. Put your hands on those handles and let's down nice and slow. Big drive up. Boom. Up. There you go. Good. Explode up. Down slow. Drive it up. Drive it up. Drive me up. Attaboy. Good. Down slow. There we go. I'm with you. I'm with you. Here we go. Up. Big drive up. Attaboy. Good. Come on, Adrian. We got 5 to get. 5 to get. Up. Yep. Last 4. Come on. Down slow. Big drive up. 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 Yep. 3. Give me 3. 3 and we're out. Up. Up. Boom. 2 more. 2 more. Everything you got. Big up. Yep. Drive. There we go. Last one. Last one. I'm with you. I'm with you. Last one. Up. Finish that rep. Finish that rep. Down as slow as you can. Fight it. Fight it. Fight it. Fight it. Perfect. Nice work. Thank you, sir. There are 2 reasons why basketball players of all ages and all levels should participate in a strength training program. First and foremost is injury prevention. If you make the muscles, tendons, and ligaments of the body stronger, you're less likely to get injured. And if you do get injured, your recovery time will be much quicker. The other reason is for performance enhancement. If you can make the muscles and joint structures of the body stronger, you can produce more force, and if you can produce more force, you'll be able to run faster, jump higher, box out harder. There are several different strength training philosophies and methodologies out there, but it's very important, whichever style you choose, that your program is safe, meaning you pick the safest exercises and all exercises are done slow and under control to eliminate injury. It's also important that your program is very balanced, addressing all of the major muscle groups. You can't just do bench presses and squats. You need to do exercises to strengthen the calves and ankles, fingers and forearms. It's also important that your program is consistent. It needs to be done on a year-round basis. Your players need to strength train during the season. If they only strength train out of season, they'll get progressively weaker once the season begins, and by the time playoffs and the championships roll around, your team will physically be at its weakest when it needs to be at its strongest. And lastly, it needs to be progressive. If kids come in on day one and are lifting X amount of weight, it's important that each and every successive workout, they try and add a little more weight or a few more reps in order to truly gain strength. Regardless of the strength training philosophy you choose, there are several guidelines that your program should adhere to. First and foremost, your reps should be done in a slow and controlled fashion. When you bounce, jerk, and throw weights around, you introduce momentum, which actually relieves the muscles from tension, which is the entire purpose of coming into the weight room in the first place. I also believe you need to minimize your rest, almost inducing a circuit effect. The game of basketball is high intensity and high paced, and I think your strength training workout should reflect that. I think it's extremely important to be progressive. The name of the game is adding weight to the bar and getting stronger over time. And the only way you can do that is every time you come into the weight room, you try and increase weight or increase reps. In order to do that, you need to hold your players accountable, which means they should have a workout card and have everything documented when they come in. So if a player is lifting 100 pounds for 10 reps on day one, the next time they come into the weight room, they need to try and get 11 reps or 12 reps. It's all about beating a previous effort. And the name of the game with strength training is intensity. Every exercise needs to be taken to a point of what's called muscular fatigue or muscular failure. And that's a point in which no more repetitions can be performed. If you can get players to perform every exercise to muscular fatigue and progressively add weight to the bar, they will get stronger. Nothing else is possible. When you're designing your off-season and in-season strength training program, there's a handful of guidelines you want to think about. First is frequency. I believe that players should strength train 2 to 3 times per week in the off-season and get at least one good strength training session in during the season. As far as duration, as long as the workouts are high-paced, I think players can get a lot of work in 40 to 60 minutes. These workouts don't need to be marathon sessions. In regards to volume, most exercises only need to be done for 1 to 3 sets, which means 10 to 15 total exercises and sets per workout. Intensity, which we've mentioned before, is the most important ingredient to a successful program. Each exercise needs to be taken to a point of muscular fatigue where no other quality repetitions can be performed. From a repetition range standpoint, anywhere from 8 to 20 repetitions on a set is going to get you what you're looking for. For most high school age athletes, anything under 6, if they can't lift the weight 6 times, it's a little bit too heavy for them. So we want to try and reduce some of that to help eliminate orthopedic stress. And as far as equipment, it doesn't matter what you have, it's how you use it. You can use whatever is in your weight room. Free weights, machines, manual resistance. Power is an extremely important attribute for basketball players. We're now going to do some different plyometric exercises to help improve leg strength and explosiveness. The first one we're going to do is just a 2-foot bound. Players are going to broad jump as far as they can, land as soft and as quietly as they can to make it easier on the joints, regroup, and then do that again. We're going to take everything from baseline to half court. Go. There you go. Nice soft landing. Explode out. The game of basketball is very plyometric in nature. The whole game consists of running and jumping. So we are very limited in the plyometrics and the jumping we do outside of that. We want to be very careful about injuring the ankles, the knees, and the low back. So we do this stuff in very low volume, and we try and pick exercises that have minimal impact. When most coaches think of explosiveness, they think about being able to jump high. They think about a vertical jump. But it's important to be explosive laterally, especially when you're playing defense. So this next drill is a lateral bound where players will have to push off of one leg, bound laterally and then again, nice soft landing like we did with the 2-foot bound. Explode out as far as you can every jump. There you go, good. 1, 2. Explode out. Every jump as far as you can. This one we'll bring back, so we'll come back. Go ahead and bring it back, Adrian. Now pushing off the right foot. Same thing coming back. Yep. Explode out as far as you can. Got to work both legs equally. Explode out. Great job, Adrian. Good, Antoine. That's it, Troy. In order to hold the players accountable as well as make the workout progressive, I'll usually have them count how many jumps it took to go from the baseline to midcourt or from the baseline to the opposite baseline. And for example, if it takes a player 10 jumps to go from baseline to baseline, over time that number should go down because they should be able to jump further each consecutive jump. So if Adrian takes 10 jumps to get down there today, hopefully in a couple weeks it'll only take him 9 jumps and then 8 jumps. The whole idea is to be progressive, and then we know we're improving their explosiveness. Our next plyometric drill is called a power skip, where we're really trying to build some of that vertical explosiveness jumping off one leg. It's basically the same form you would use going up for a standard layup. Players are going to explode up off the right leg, come back down, and then switch legs. Go. Reach for the sky. Jump as high as you can. Explode up. Explode up. Everything as high as you can. And those are the 3 drills we use as a staple of our plyometric program in order to improve explosiveness. And while we're used to traditional strength training exercises like squats and bench presses and pull-ups, there's a way you can effectively train the muscular system of the body without using any weights at all. It's called manual resistance training, and it's where a partner or a coach is the one that actually applies the resistance. Any exercise you can think of to do traditionally can be mimicked manually with great result. We use this a lot of stuff at Montrose when we travel. We've been fortunate enough to travel all over the world, and we don't always have access to a weight room. So we can do these type of exercises in a hotel lobby, in a locker room, or even on the court after practice. One of the most important parts of the strength training program is to reduce the player's risk of injury. With that in mind, we know that you can do bench presses and squats and pull-ups, but it's important that we injury-proof the smaller areas on the body and joints that are susceptible to injury, such as the ankle joint. The first manual resistance exercise we'll do is called a manual dorsiflexion, where I'm going to apply resistance to Adrian's toes. He's going to pull his toes up towards his shins and then resist me on the way back down. So I'm providing resistance, and he's resisting me on the way back down. We can do everything for time, or we can do it for a set number of reps. It takes good communication between the spotter and the lifter to make sure that the reps are nice and smooth, and we're working all the muscles running up the front of the leg and the shin to keep the ankle joint nice and strong. While the ankle is the #1 area injured on a basketball player, the muscles of the groin and hips is next. So we want to make sure that we're doing an exercise to strengthen the muscles of the groin. In this exercise, Adrian's going to bring his knees together, and then he's going to resist me on the way back down. So he is always clamping his knees in. I'm always pushing back down, strengthen the muscles of the groin. For most of these, if we're doing nice, slow, controlled reps like this, that's great. We'll shoot for 10 to 12 reps to a point of absolute fatigue. Or we could also go for time. This exercise is a great alternative to a barbell or a dumbbell squat. I, as the spotter, will get down and anchor Adrian's legs in, keeping his ankles and knee joint stable, and he's going to perform basically a sissy squat, strengthen the muscles of the quads and the glutes. So I'll anchor him in, I'll clamp my legs, I'll clamp my arms, and he'll just sit down, get down to 90 degrees, and right back up. Excellent. Let's see if we get 4 or 5 of these. Perfect. Let's get 2 more. 1 more. Perfect. That's done. The next exercise we'll do is a leg curl, which again is traditionally done with a machine. Now we'll do it with partner resistance, strengthen the muscles of the hamstrings. I'm going to apply resistance on the back of Adrian's heels. He's going to curl his heels into his backside, and he's going to hold there and resist me as I pull back down. So he's getting both the positive and negative portion of the exercise. He'll resist me, big drive up, there you go. As the spotter, I want to provide constant tension the entire time. Let's get 3 more, big drive up, nice. Good. 2 more. Big drive up. Last one coming. Here we go. Excellent. With those exercises, we've addressed all of the major muscle groups of the lower body. Now moving on to our upper body, we're going to do some exercises that would traditionally be done with dumbbells. But again, I, as the partner and the spotter, will be providing the resistance. The first one we'll do is a manual front raise. Adrian's going to keep his arms straight. He's going to raise his arms up, pause, and then resist me as I push them back down, working the muscles of the front of the shoulder. So he's raising up, pause, down nice and slow. Constant tension the whole time. Drive, good. Let's get 3. Here we go. Up. 1, 2 more, 2 more. Drive up as hard as you can. There we go. Good. Hold me there. Resist me. Last one. Up. And relax. Good. Another great manual resistance exercise for the shoulder will be a lateral raise. Traditionally, it would be done with dumbbells or possibly a machine. Now we'll do with partner resistance. Adrian, I'm going to apply resistance on his wrist. He's going to drive straight up. Resist me on the way back down. So he's pushing up. Pause. Fighting me on the way back down. Good fight. Drive up. There we go. Let's get 3. 1. Up. 2. 1 more. And 3. We'll now do a manual shoulder press. Adrian will have a seat on his backside. I'll stand behind him. I'm going to put one of my legs running right up his spine for back support. He's going to put his hands up just as if he was doing a shoulder press. He's going to press straight up to the sky and then resist me on the way back down. Big drive up and then resist on the way back down. Excellent for developing all the muscles of the shoulders and triceps. Good. Let's get 3. See, I got good back support. 2 more. Big drive up. Last one coming, last one, big drive up. Excellent, down nice and slow, good. Majority of our manual resistance exercises don't require any equipment at all, but sometimes we'll use a piece of PVC pipe or possibly a broomstick or even a towel as an implement to help assist with the exercise. We're going to do a pullover now. Adrian's going to lay face up, head towards me. Yep, just like a bench press. He's going to keep his arms straight. We're going to do a pullover, so you're going to pull your arms in here and then resist me on the way back down. This is working the muscles of the lats and triceps. Adrian's going to pull up, going to bring this bar towards his waist, and then he's going to resist me as I pull it back down. Big drive up, and resist me. Excellent, excellent. Big drive, full tension the entire time, getting a great range of motion around the shoulder joint. Big drive, let's get 3. Here we go. 2 more, 2 more. Here we go. Big drive up. Boom. Last one, last one. Big drive. Excellent. And relax. The next exercise we'll do is actually an inverted pull-up where we'll be laying horizontal. Since we don't need gravity as resistance, we've got a partner providing the resistance. It's okay that the player is laying down. And the implement we'll use will just be a standard towel, which again is going to help improve grip strength as well. Adrian's going to lay on the bench, facing up. Going to grab the towel here and grab these ends, yep. And he's just pulling his elbows straight down towards his legs. So he's pulling in and then up. And this is the exact same motion you would do if you were doing a pull-up or a pull-down. There you go. Excellent, excellent. I'm always pulling back. He's always pulling towards his waist. Pause. Up nice and slow. Let's get 3. Big pull. There's 1. 2. 1 more. And perfect. The next exercise will be a chest press, which is the equivalent of doing a barbell or a dumbbell bench press. Again, the partner will be providing the resistance. We'll have Adrian laying on the bench for proper back support. He's just pushing straight up and then resisting on the way back down. Excellent. Big drive up. Excellent. If you really want to fatigue the player, you can have them do push-ups first and then go right to a set of manual chest press. Let's get 3. That's great. 2 more. Big push. Yep. Last one coming. Excellent. Good. Another way to work the chest would be a chest fly. This time Adrian will keep his arms extended and bring them up as if we were doing a chest fly or a pec deck. I'll apply the resistance on his wrists. He's bringing his hands together, trying to clap them, and then resisting me on the way down. He's always pushing in the same direction. I'm always resisting in the same direction. Big drive up. Yep, there we go. Big drive up. Last 3. 1. Nice. 2. 1 more. Perfect. Good. The next exercise we'll do is a seated row. The only piece of equipment we need is a standard towel. And this is an exercise that's great for working the muscles of the back, the core, the biceps, and the grip. Adrian will grab the towel with both hands, sitting up nice and tall. He's pulling his thumbs in towards his rib cage and then resisting me on the way back out. I'm always pulling towards me. He's always pulling towards him. Good pause. Big pull. Excellent. Resist. Big drive. There we go. Let's get 3. Hard as you can for 3. And it's 1, 2. Nice. Last one. And 3. Perfect. Our next exercise is a manual rear delt, which is a single joint exercise to really focus in on the back of the shoulders. Adrian's going to bring his elbow straight up to the sky, resist me on the way back down, hug it at the bottom. So he's pushing straight up, resisting on the way back down. That's perfect. Big drive up, resisting on the way back down. Here we go. Up. Let's get 3. 2 more, buddy. Up. Last one. Excellent. Good. Our next exercise is a manual upright row. I'll actually be seated. Adrian will grab the towel. We'll be pulling his fist towards his face, keeping his elbows nice and high, working the muscles of the shoulder and neck. So he's pulling straight up, and then resist me on the way back down. Good. He's always pulling straight up, pause, down nice and slow. Big drive up. That boy, good. Let's get 3. Up. 1, 2 more. Yep, last one. Perfect, down slow, good. Now to specifically target the muscles of the arms, we're going to do a traditional or a manual bicep curl. Adrian's going to hold on to the PVC pipe, hands up, face up. There you go. And I'll be providing the resistance down. So Adrian's going to curl and then resist me on the way back down. Excellent. Drive up. Slow on the low. There you go, good. Big drive up. Perfect. Drive it up. Let's get 3 right here. Up. 1. Up. 2. Last one. And perfect. And relax. Our next exercise is a manual sit-up. As opposed to doing a regular sit-up, we'll actually have a partner provide the resistance, making it much more productive. I'll stand over top of Adrian, and I'll clamp his legs together to keep his hips in a fixed position. His arms will be straight. He's going to sit up, and he's going to resist me as I push him back down to the ground. And he'll sit up, and then resist me as I push him back down. Excellent. I'm trying to push his shoulders back down towards the ground. Let's get 3, just like that one. Big drive up. Excellent. 2 more. Up. Yep. Last one coming. Up. And slow on the low. Perfect. Nice job. And the last exercise we'll do with our manual resistance routine is a tricep extension, sometimes called skull crushers when you're done with the barbell. Adrian will lie on his back right here. You can lie all the way down. I'm going to stand over him, keep his arms vertical. He's going to put them up against my shins, and he's going to straighten his arms out just like when you're extending to shoot a jump shot, and then resist me on the way back down. So he's going to drive me up, and then resist me on the way back down. He's got to give good fight so he doesn't get hit in the head. There we go. Big drive up. Let's get 3 good ones right here. Here we go. Up. 1, working the muscles of the triceps. This is great for helping improve range on your jump shot. Last one. And perfect. One of the major benefits of manual resistance is it can be done with players of any age. We have athletes as young as elementary school and junior high doing manual resistance exercises. And when you do manual resistance, you're working with a partner, so communication is extremely important. One person will be designated the lifter, who is actually performing the exercise. One person is designated the spotter, who is the one applying the resistance. For each exercise to be as effective as possible, that the spotter keeps tension on the muscles through the entire range of motion, which means the player is going to push on the way up, and then they're going to resist on the way down, so that the muscles are under tension throughout the entire exercise. Another benefit of manual resistance is its variety and its versatility. If you happen to have a weight room that doesn't have a ton of different pieces of equipment, you can use manual resistance to supplement what you do have. It's also great for its versatility because manual resistance can be done anywhere. We've been fortunate enough to be able to travel all across the country playing in tournaments, and we can use manual resistance even when the facility doesn't have a gym. This stuff can be done in a hotel room, it can be done in the lobby, it can even be done on the court after practice. I hope the drills, exercises, and techniques you got from this video help you put together a championship season. Thank you.